Hey peeps, welcome back. I'm here today with another What's in the Box. So what's in the box pretty much is stuff that I get from Amazon. What is this we got going on? We got a hot mess. Sorry, hot mess, Jess, I digress. Sorry, that would have been bothering me. This is not bothering me. Okay, so what's in the box is going to normally consist of what is in the box from Amazon, things that I've purchased. For a few reasons. One being that, you know, if I'm unboxing something from a company or a small business, I want to make sure to let that be known. Plus, it's like, pardon me, strictly from said company, vendor, whatnot. So I'll just title it as unboxing order such and such. Amazon, because one, Amazon is my best friend for the most part. Amazon and I have a wonderful relationship. I pay Amazon a lot of attention. Amazon cares about me and sends me things that I love. So yes, Amazon is my friend. So, as probably most of us, but nonetheless. Yeah, so when I do the unboxings, what's in the box. So basically, as you know, if you know, you know, with Amazon, you can get things sent from one order that you make, like an order umbrellaed with numerous items and whatnot. You know, you'll get multiple boxes and things of that nature, sometimes a day or so before or after one another. So please don't judge me. But I order, like I said, a lot from Amazon. So when I get things, I'll put them in my spare room in the boxes. And they don't sit there too long, but sometimes I let them sit there for like a week or so, just because it's like a re-surprise to myself or whatnot. But it's also good for these videos because essentially I really don't remember sometimes what is in the box. So yeah, so pretty much when you see the what's in the box videos, honestly, it's all going to be what's in the box consists of my Amazon orders. Because, you know, if I order from a certain company, when I get the order, like I said, if it's a small business, just another company, etc., pretty much on the box it says where it's from or whatnot. So I'm going to know, okay, today we're doing an unboxing for so-and-so. So let's get into it. So this is the box I have today. Amazon. I didn't open this one. And there could be anything in here. I mean, there could be 1 item, 2, 12, whatever. I don't know. So we'll just see what we got going on in this situation. Looks like there's a couple things in here. What's up in here? Alright. So this is what it looks like inside. Still don't know, but I'm going to go for the green because I'm not even lying. I don't even know what this is yet. It says hidden label. Okay, so we'll see what that's about. So there's 1 item in there. Here's another little item. I love these bags. Sometimes I use these. If y'all don't know, I make scented wax melts. It's called Wax House Melts. We're on Facebook. It's www.facebook.com/groups with an S /wax house melts. I'll put the link in the description. I always put it down there because that's where you can find me for the most part. I'm super active in there most times. But so here's this. I use these bags. I love them. Sometimes I put little wax melts in here. I love these bags. I would love to get, well, obviously I love to get this bag. So there's that. And looks like there's 1 more item in here. I notice typically with Amazon boxes, there's normally between like 1 to 5 items in each box. I don't know if there's a rhyme or reason. So here's this sucker. It's kind of, it's not heavy or nothing, but it was awkward to hold one hand. And then our box is empty. Sometimes, I mean, I always tell you guys and gals, like, I'm a huge fan for refurbishing these boxes and whatnot. Hello. Hello, is that your voice? Yes, that's us, Jessica. I have a new friend. I'm just kidding. Trust me, the struggle's not that real. But, just being funny. So, with these boxes, like, sometimes I use them. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I throw them out. Beckerson wants to show his tail. So, sometimes I do throw them out, you know what I mean? But I keep them a lot for certain things for me personally because I have a lot of, like, craft stuff and for Wax House melts and stuff. So, you know, I can store molds in here. I can store just random, even if I'm pouring melts, like sometimes I'll put a label on the box that says like samples, and I'll take the tops of the boxes off the sides and then I'll put them on like my shelf in my wax house. I call it the dungeon, the wax house. And you know, I'll just throw samples in there. So like when I'm packing an order, I'll just go in, grab 2, 3, 4 samples, throw them in the, not throw them, I'll place them, and TLC with wax house melts, I promise. So, you know, I'll place them in the customer's package, and then, you know, but I'll just tell you them, or, you know, because that's something I can just grab. Now, if it's something else, if I have to physically see what I'm looking for or whatnot, I wouldn't use something like this. But, I mean, you can use it for all kinds of stuff. I mean, if you have small kids or whatever, you collect something, you could even put, like, cute little, you can even just use the box and color it, like how you want. Let your child, that's like a good activity. Like, let your child, you know, decorate the box however they want, and throw their Legos in there, action figures. There's so much stuff you could do with these boxes. I'm just a huge fan of refurbishing, like, or like reusing rather. So, had to get myself together. So let's go with this small one first, just because I'm kind of curious. So, oh, we got the cute little, even these you could refurbish. Now, I wouldn't use this for wax house melts, but, you know, I don't think I'll use this, to be honest, but I don't know what these are. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, my goodness. So, you'd never know it looking at my fingers and nails all the time, but I love nail art. I always secretly thought it would be super cool to be a nail technician. I don't think it would be super, I know it would be, it'd be super cool to be a nail technician. Just having that ability to be creative, and just when you get a customer that's like, I'm one of those customers, like I'll go into a nail salon when I do, and, you know, I'll say, basically, these are the kind of colors I want, but, you know, do whatever you want. I like my nails to be crazy, just like me, in a hot mess. So, you know, bling, glitter, yeah, I love all that stuff. But I also do like to do my own nails and paint them and whatnot. Again, you'd never know looking at the videos, but so I got these from Amazon. They are, I had never seen them before, but basically it's hard to see, but you take off each one goes on a nail bed, right? So you take them off, and then you put them either on the back of the, I say fake, artificial, back of the artificial nail tip or the nail, and then put it on your nail, push it down, and then, I'm getting a bit of a cough. You can put the nail on top. It basically is just adhesive to keep the nail in place that you're putting on your finger, basically. But I thought they were cool, so I was like, let me grab some of those, because I bought, hopefully someday you'll see me, it's my intention, but you'll see me, you know, doing my nails and stuff, making videos for that and what have you. So hopefully soon you'll see that. I think that'd be pretty cool. I'd like to watch something like that, but who knows. So yeah, so that's what these are. Can't remember how much they were. Can't remember, but they weren't that expensive. They were, I think they were between like $5 and $7 if my memory serves me correctly. So we'll see how they go. I've never used them before, like I said. They're called Cool Nail Gels is what they're called. And there are 10 sheets in here, 24 on a sheet. So there's that. So we got that. So let's go to this now. Oh, hard to open. Another box. I obviously I know what this is looking at the one. It's a wax warmer, because yeah, I know that this is the top. So we got that. You can never have enough wax warmers. If you're somebody that likes scented wax melts, like, it's always not, like, honestly, I'm not trying to sound like somebody who buys a bunch of one thing, but if you do, that's totally cool. I'm with you. So, but wax melters, it's like it's always cool to have one. If you're someone that melts scented wax a lot, right? Like myself, it's always cool to have like 1 or 2 extras. Yes, 1 or 2, because if the bulb goes out on one, you know, if something crazy happens to one, you have one to take its place. You can always find affordable scented wax burners, wax melts, warmers, I should say. I found this one on Amazon, and I want to say either last year or the year before, for my niece's birthday, I think I purchased her this particular melter. She said she loves it. And I remember when I bought it for her, like, I opened it up to make sure it was cool, like it didn't break or nothing like that. And, like in transit, and it was cool, but I liked it a lot, so I was like, let me go ahead and scoop one of them up for myself, because I don't know, I have issues. I've not found, I'm so sorry, I've not found a melter yet since, like, I'm saying I've been melting wax since I was like my first apartment at 20. One of the first things I did was ran down there to, at the time, like the big place for me that I knew of to purchase tarts and whatnot and candles was Yankee Candle, which I believe they're still around. They might be called something else at this point. But I love me some Mac Apple, and they were called tarts. And I loved Seaside Holiday, buttercream. Like, so I would go down there on my payday and get me some tarts. But that's like one of the first thing I did for my apartment when I lived in my own apartment. And I bought 3 melters. I bought one for my living room, one for my bedroom, and one for my kitchen. And from Yankee. And then I bought a bunch of tarts. I was so excited. But sorry, I'm remembering my first apartment. One of my favorite things. So I don't know why I went on that tangent. But yeah, I just love melters. And you can never have enough of them. Like, so, but I've never found to date, Reginald, I've never found a melter that I've like been obsessed with, in love with. You know what I'm saying? That like performs well. I love the design of it. I love how it melts, like all that stuff, which sounds silly, but I haven't met the melter that I would marry. So maybe this is it. Who knows? But there is one particular melter I remember, and probably because it's the first one I ever had. If I saw it again, I would so snatch it up. It was a tea light warmer, which I love tea light warmers, but I only use those if I'm legit sitting right next to it. Because, yeah, because a tea light, if y'all know, you know, or you don't know, it's a small, unscented, like, just a mini kind of candle you put under the melter. It melts the melt that you put. Okay, strike that, reverse it. So you would put your tart in here, right? Put it on top of your melter, but a tea light's inside, so you don't plug it in or whatnot. A tea light's inside. You light the tea light with a candle lighter, and then, you know, the flame from the tea light melts. I usually use those on my porch when I'm reading and whatnot, because I'm sitting out there with it. Or if I'm in my bedroom or the bathroom when I'm taking a bath, I'll do that. All right, let's see here. I always have some issue with my melters, though. Like, seriously, either, you know, I don't like the size of how much, you know, wax you can put in it, or the throw is just ridiculous bad, or sometimes it doesn't even get hot enough to melt the wax I put in it. And I'm like a 1 to 2 cube person if it's a clamshell. So, like, I don't melt that much. You know, there's always something. Or, like, it chips or something crazy. Like, I have this one sitting next to me here. It's like a mosaic type situation, and I love it. It's beautiful. It's like a nightlight when you turn it on. But, like, I don't know. It got chipped somehow, you know. I'm telling you, with 3 cats, a dog, my fur babies, a 12-year-old child, and myself, and my nieces or whoever's running around up in here, you never know what happened to something. Something's always happening to something, and the only person or persons that I know it was or is I don't know, and it wasn't me. So that's about it. Okay, so here is our warmer. So cool. They put, I mean, most times they do, but sometimes they don't. They put a light in there, so that's awesome. So there's a light in there. You could get those anywhere. Walmart, Target, wherever you want to go. Amazon. So you can put them up in there. And then you would plug this sucker in. Has a little protector on there. You would plug this sucker in, and then it lights up really pretty. At the end of the video, I will show pictures. So there's that. So first and foremost, and then there's the glass. This is pretty cool. I like the way, like, the glass on top of it. The glass goes on top. No, this is, like, fragile. So you would put the glass on top, which, so you would take your wax, and I'll demonstrate at the end of the video as well. But you would take your wax melts, put them in, right? And then you would, this will be plugged in at that time, obviously. So then you would, and the cord's pretty long, too, so that's cool. Hold up now, because I don't see. Let me take this off. So this is interesting. All right, so something off the bat that I'm, like, kind of not digging. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Okay, I just had a thought. I don't see an on and off switch, which was like, okay, so I guess every time, you know, I want to use this and turn it on, I got to plug it in and then unplug it when I'm done, which, I mean, no big deal, you know what I mean? But I'm not really down with that. I just don't, that's not my method. Again, not a big deal, but, you know, everyone has a preference for something, and it's just not mine. So, But so I'm thinking, okay, if I want to use it, I got to plug it in. When I'm done with it, how you would normally just turn it off, I got to unplug it, so on and so forth. However, I will put this at the end of the video when I find out. I'm almost positive that the situation, yes, we say that here, is that you tap it. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, they might want to notate that. Make one that you can tap and it goes on and off. You know what I'm saying? Because I do have lights in here that if I tap them, they go off. If I tap them again, they done turn on. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm thinking that that's what the situation is here. I'll see. Because, and if that's not the situation, that's real bizarre to me, personally. I don't think, honestly, I've had a lot of melters. And I don't think I've ever had, honestly, I don't think I've ever had any melter that you legit have to unplug it and plug it back in to turn it on and off. And that's your only option for on and off. I think that if this is the one, it's the first one. So, had to get the thumbnail picked. So, I'm thinking that's what it is, though. I'm thinking, you know, you tap it and it turns on, tap it off. But who knows? Tap on, tap off. Mr. Miyagi. If you don't know, you need to. Okay, so, and then you would put this in here, and then the light from inside that I showed you produces heat, which in turn melts the melt on top. So, that's that. And then you'll get a beautiful scented yummy. So, also, this is really pretty. Yeah, this is really pretty. I like it when it's not turned on. It's just a pretty silver, you know, just to sit there decor. And yeah, I like it, so it's cool. I definitely think this is delicate, so I'm gonna have to put this somewhere, you know, try to find somewhere up in this house. It's definitely not gonna go in my kitchen. I know that just because it's not a kitchen type situation. So for me personally, I'm not gonna put it in my kitchen. I'm not gonna put it in my basement. I say that because yes, I melt in my basement. I also pour wax in the basement for wax house melts. So I do a lot of testing down there for our own melts. So, not the basement, not the porches. Where did I say? Not the kitchen. Not going to put it in the bathroom. Alex's room, no. Alex likes to melt. He has his own little melter. So I'm thinking it's going to end up in here, in the living room or in the spare room. I'm kind of converting my spare room into my bedroom. So I might just keep this for in there. It's a nice little night light. I kind of like at night, I like to have like the ambiance of lights and whatnot. Usually, as you know, in some of my videos, I unplugged it. Can't remember why. Oh, I was on a video playing a video game and the light was projecting off my switch, so I shut it off. But usually I have behind me here, like the lights are turned on, the holiday lights. But yeah, I like at night, I'll shut off all the lamps and whatnot and I'll keep that on because I just like it better. So yeah, kind of like that type of thing, but I think I'm going to end up putting this in my bedroom. So it'll be nice because I'm starting to look around for like things that are currently in my current bedroom to bring down to the spare room, which is going to be my new bedroom. And then, you know, just getting decor together and whatnot. So this will be cool. In my bedroom now, I do have a couple melters. I like to have a couple melters in my bedroom because personally, I'm a person that all year round, whether I'm sick, I'm not sick. Hopefully I'm not sick for obvious reasons, but you know, I deal with sinuses, allergies 24/7 since I was a kid. So I like to have 2 melters in my bedroom because I'm very particular with what I melt in my bedroom because I get allergies and sinuses. Some scents cause those for me and I like them, so I'll melt them during the day. But at night, I'm very particular with what's melting in my bedroom anyhow, but especially when I'm asleep. So that being said, typically I always have a melter. Always 24/7 365, same as how I always have my fan on in my bedroom. 24/7 365 melter with Vicks Vapor Rub. Vendors I know, Vintage Chic Scents, it's called Wet Bandits. L3 has it, it's called Boogie Be Gone. Some vendors you'll see it's just called Vicks Dupe. It legit smells like Vicks Vapor Rub, the kind that, you know, your mom, your grandma always told you. I tell my son, rub some Vicks on you, you'll be straight. Like, you know, that's, I swear by Vicks Vapor Rub. Like, it helps you sleep. It makes you feel refreshed if you feel some type of way. I even melt it, like, if I'm struggling with sinuses, I'll melt it in my living room all day. Like, I'll melt Vicks all over the place. So, but I have a designated melter, that being said, in my bedroom that just houses Vicks Vapor Rub blends. Some say, you know, do you make it yourself? I do have a Vicks scent myself, but I like to be supportive and I like to purchase from other vendors. Plus, I don't really melt my own scented wax melts. I get that question a lot, but I really don't. Sometimes I'll melt it to test it. But after I test it, I don't usually melt mine. I'm not a fan of melting my own melts. That sounds kind of silly, but I just don't. I love my own melts. I like them. I love them a lot. I hope you guys love them more. But, you know, I love them. But I just, yeah, I'm not, other than testing, I'm not really much of a melt my own wax type of gal. There are a couple scents, so I've thought to myself, well, I guess I'll just make this myself because I can't get it anywhere else. So I know what's in it. It won't be the same because I don't know the formulas and whatnot, and I don't expect to. But, like, you know, I'll try to make it myself since I can't get it, you know. But I don't really want to do that either. I'd rather just wait. But, so Vicks, and there's another scent that I have a designated melter for in my bedroom. And the struggle is real because the vendor's closing. It's one of my all-time favorite, most favorite vendors that I've ever had the pleasure of being a customer. It's Vintage Chic Scents. You'll see videos that I do because I'm a fan. It's called Rosemary's Baby, and it's lavender mint, and it's lavender mint eucalyptus, I believe, or is it just lavender mint? Yeah. Rosemary's Baby. So I have a designated melter for Rosemary's Baby by VCS, and I also have a designated melter for Vicks Vapor Rub, which my favorite one I found, it coincidentally, is Vintage Chic Scents Wet Bandits. So I kind of need a stockpile of that because regrettably, Miss Kirby Welsh, the owner of Vintage Chic Scents, if you've watched previous videos or you'll see them coming up because I'm going to be ordering, this is the last year for VCS. It's the farewell year. I'll say this every time because, you know, one can hope. I'm kind of hoping she changes her mind. You never know. Weirder things have happened. But I wish her all the best nonetheless. She's a rock star. She's fantastic. I'm sure she'll do well with anything that she does and puts her mind to. She's a she-boss. So she's super positive. Her energy's off the chain. Like, she's amazing. She's welcoming, accepting. She's awesome. So I look forward to being a customer for whatever she does now or in the future. Otherwise, other than Vintage Chic. But here's the hoping. But nonetheless, yes, I have designated melters for VCS Wet Bandits and VCS Rosemary's Baby in my bedroom. And then I have one more. I know it sounds excessive. I'm sorry. I have one more melter in my bedroom for just scents that I like. And the reason I have a designated melter for those is because I legit melt those 24/7, 365 for the most part. Vicks is always going in my bedroom. Rosemary's Baby, it helps me sleep too, and it's very good in my opinion. I get chronic migraines, not as much as I used to, but for me personally, Rosemary's Baby, for some reason, that scent was like a blanket to me. It like blankets me and it soothes you and it makes you, it comforts you. And I know it sounds silly, but I'm being for real. Like, there's something about that particular scent. Even like, I've gotten that scent from other vendors, like a rosemary lavender mint situation, and they're all amazing. They're all yummy. But there's something about Rosemary's Baby from VCS. It's like that scent. For me personally, it's that scent. Like it's just like, it's like a big hug when you don't feel good. So yeah, so that being said, that's why. And then I like to melt other things. I'm very particular in my bedroom, though, with what I melt. Because that's where I rest. You know, that's where I sleep, calm. You know, so I like things to be, I don't like to like melt stuff that I'm not familiar with in there. Like I'll do like pink sugar, sweet on Paris type, like a pomegranate mac apple situation. But like that's about it where I go venturing with other than Rosemary's Baby and Wet Bandits. All that being said, this will probably end up in the bedroom. So yeah, that's why I had to get all of that out. So we'll do that. Sorry. My shoulder. Okay, so this is our last item. This feels like a candle. And Lord knows, pretty much anytime I do what's in the box, if it's from Amazon, you're going to see a candle. Because although I am an unintentional candle snob, I am willing and I do purchase from and try candles from all over. And I like to do that too, by the way. I love it. I like doing that. You know, if I don't like it for whatever reason, sometimes depending upon the situation, sometimes I will purchase one more time just to see, okay, because, you know, I try, not just with purchases, anything, like I try to give stuff a second chance. Sorry. Oh, that reminds me. Sorry about the volume. That was obnoxious. Sorry about the sound and the volume quality and whatnot. I use my phone when I do videos. I'm aware of it. I'm working on it. The best thing to do, because I tested it, is if you do have earbuds, you know, if you put your earbuds in and you watch my videos, that helps, like, tremendously. And then if you're watching on your television set or something, like something with a volume you can turn up, like louder, that helps too. If you're someone that is watching this on your device and you're using your earbuds, you're good. But I'm working on getting a microphone. I've been on Amazon, and I don't fully go based on reviews. I always look at reviews. I always do. But it doesn't deter me, for most times it doesn't deter me from purchasing something if I really want to purchase it. So, but I've been on there and I've never purchased a microphone for my cell phone. So I'm like, you know, out here without a life vest. So I don't know, trying to buy a good one, and the reviews are crazy. So, I mean, pretty much I'm having a hard time finding a microphone that doesn't have just like, not all good. You're never going to have all good reviews because everybody's opinions are different and everyone's opinions are valid, whether you agree with them or not. That's just my opinion. But, you know, I don't know. It's been hard. The struggle is real getting a microphone, but I'm working on it. So just wanted to let y'all know. So yeah, this is a candle because I smell something and it smells good. So, so right off the bat, cool, super cute, cool. Yeah. Strike that, reverse it. Calm down, Jess. Super cool little box that this is in. There's a website on the side of the box, hiddenlabel.com.au. So I don't know if these are from like Australia, but there's that. Oh, okay. Warning label on the side of the box and directions. So let's see what we got in here. Watch it not even be a candle. I'm out here. It says, help us protect our environment. Please recycle me. That's awesome. Got a little thing on top, so it'd be a nice gift. If it is a candle, it'd be a cool gift. You could wrap it nice to wrap. It's a candle. Oh, it's a beautiful candle. Oh, it smells good too, whatever. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, so this is also, okay, it's wrapped exceptionally well, and it's nice and heavy. Like, this could be a whatchamacallit, paper holder stopper, whatever you call that, from like when I was 20 and I'm like about to be 44. So, oh, warning label on the bottom, shout out. This is gorgeous. So first and foremost, when you're done burning this sucker, you could use it. I always do this. You could use this for so many things: jewelry, hair ties, hair Q-tip, all kinds of stuff. I don't know if Q-tips would fit in here. But you could use this for so many things if this was a gift, even the gift that keeps on giving. Beautiful. So I smell roses. And guess what? It's a wood wick. OMG on cool. This is so strong. But it's roses. So roses is like one of those scents that if you... Roses is a dominant scent. Like, yeah. Ooh. Like roses... A rose scent is that scent, like if you were out at a club or something with your friend and your friend was wilding out and acting crazy and you're like that would be the rose scent. Like, you need to calm down. like that's, you know, but have fun, do you. You're cool. We're out. We're having a good time. You're cool, but calm down. Like, yeah, so this is a fresh cut rose. Like, okay, so there's different, like lavender, to me, there's like different rose scents. There's an outdoor rose. There's a, you know, walk up into the flower shop and get you a rose. There's a perfumey rose. There's a sweet rose. So this, ooh, this smells like if you walk up into the flower shop and you're like, can I get a dozen roses? And then you get the roses, and even if you're giving them to somebody, it's inevitable. You're always going to go and smell it. That's just how it is, like with the candle. Go ahead and smell. Doesn't it smell yummy? So, yeah, so that's what this smells like to me. Beautiful flowers that you legit hand to somebody. Yeah, happy birthday, you know, mazel tov, you know, congratulations, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, I love you. Like, you know, this is exactly what those smell like. Yeah. And then they smile and you did something nice and kind and positive for somebody and the world's a better place. So, yeah, so this smells so delicious. And this is a sturdy, I'm not even kidding. This is like a sturdy, like a well-built candle. Like, and it's a wood wick, so it's amazing. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Hold up now, because I hear, excuse me, there's something up in my nose. Excuse me. I'm not even going to edit that out. So, hold on, let me see, because, no, let me see. Oh, it's rose and sandalwood. Yeah, www.hiddenlabel.com.au. I'll put that there in the description. I don't know if there's a... Why am I looking like that? I don't... Because I'm a hot mess. I don't know if there's jewelry in here. I always do this. I'm going to say there's not. I'm going to say what attracted me to this candle was probably the vase, because it's the vessel, as people say, because it's gorgeous, and it's more pretty in person, by the way. It was the wood wick, I'm thinking. But I could be wrong. If I see something floating in there later, we will do a reveal. So, I'm going to tell you this, though. Seriously, I'm going to go to this website, and I'm going to look at their other candles, because I love everything about this. I want to say that this was probably $29.99. I'm not sure. And I think there was a coupon code. So, yeah. I do this every time. Let's just do this. I'm going to start learning to do this each time, because I have my tablet down here. My iPad. Pardon me looking down. No. So, no, that's that one. Sorry. Okay, so first off, today's April 27th. I purchased this order on March 18th. So, like I said, it's been sitting there about a month. So the melter, it is a glass, it's a glass touch. So the melter you touch and it turns on and off. Perfect. And it was $25.99. And the candle was $19.99. And it does not have a treasure inside. But I'll still come back and let y'all know how I felt about it and what have you. So it says, Hidden Label selects the highest quality heat-resistant vessels that can withstand high temperatures. Each of our scented candles is made using 100% soy wax, which effectively prevents thermal shock and cracking of the vessel. Our products are made from non-toxic, paraben-free ingredients using premium wood wicks, making each product an eco-friendly choice. Awesome. So yeah, nothing in there. But again, when I'm done melting it, burning it, I will come back and let y'all know how I felt. But I can tell you, I am definitely going to be going to the website for Hidden Label and taking a look, because love the vessels, love the wood wicks, and I'm always hunting for a wood wick, as y'all know. And I love the scent on cool. So So we shall see. That was what's in the box number 2. Well, that's 4. Number 2, and that's peace. Yes, always peace. But that's number 2. So that's what's in the box number 2. And I hope y'all enjoyed it. I did. I'm super pumped to see the goodies. I'll show pics later. Well, not later for y'all, later. And yes, once again, if you didn't hear me, because the volume, the wax melter, it is touch. So if you touch it, it'll turn on. If you touch it, it'll turn off. And let me tell you, I love that. And I'm not 100% sure if I realized that when I purchased it. I'm going to say I didn't, because 1, I think I would have remembered, but who knows? I'm a hot mess. And 2, I don't know. So yeah, but I love it. And I wanted to mention, I don't think I did. I like the size of this. It's pretty deep. So like, it doesn't look too round on top, but like, it's probably about 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches. But it's kind of deep. So like, it's good for the wax to melt. You'll get a good wax pull in there. So yeah. So there's that. Super delicate though. And then again, thank y'all for being here. Jeez. Thank y'all for being here. Stay happy, healthy, blessed. Healthy, happy, safe, and blessed. Hot Mess Jess out. Thank you guys. Hey peeps, I just wanted to come back and recap. So I want to show you guys the guys and gals. I want to show you that the melter from what's in the box number 2, the video you're watching, if you touch once, comes on there. You can see down there the pretty light. It's beautiful. Let me just say it's beautiful when it's on and off. So that's low. You can tap it again, and that's medium. And then 1, 2, 3. So you can tap it 3 times. So I would say like light, medium, high. It's beautiful. I would have suspected you just tap it once. You tap it here on the bottom. So there we have it. It is beautiful. It reminds me of fireworks. This would be a really beautiful melter to have like on your porch or what have you, or even in the house on the 4th of July going. It legit looks like fireworks to me. To me, they look gold. They're just one color, which is fine, but it's like a gold, yellowish, like kind of down here looks orangish gold to me. But it's beautiful. I highly recommend. I would have recommended it anyhow, but I highly recommend this purchase. Again, I got this at Amazon. I will try my hardest, try to keep me honest, peeps, to put the links in the descriptions. And thank you again so much for watching. Enjoy. Bye.